war's over. And we've lost.
Our numbers will continue to dwindle. And we can no longer protect ourselves, much less the survivors. We all know what needs to be done.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? No hugs.
Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 launched back in 2017 as the much anticipated sequel to Bungie's original shared world shooter, but the game that released then is almost unrecognizable compared to what we're playing today. From major content shifts to fundamental changes in gameplay systems, Destiny 2 has gone through a transformation that surprised even longtime fans. Today, we're diving into how Destiny 2 has evolved over the years and why it's still standing strong after all this time.
We're recording at the Destiny 2 live event. I am Luke, aka Yeti-esque. I am with my friends and clan mates, Colton Dunn and Mark McKinney from NBC Superstore.
Hello.
Hello. So guys, we saw a lot today. We played a few different things. What did we see?
We saw an awesome launch of Destiny 2. No, I think they really listened to a lot of people's ideas on sort of, not just the gameplay of the original Destiny, but also just how the community was coming together, how people play with clans, and I think they tried to make Destiny 2 a little bit more compatible with that social structure.
I would agree.
Yeah, the idea that if we're trying to do a raid and we only have 5 people, that we can just hop on and recruit somebody, that's going to be pretty killer.
Yeah, without having to use one of those third-party sites.
So we got to play some of the game too, right? We got to play strikes, PvP, and part of the campaign. What did you guys think about the strike?
I like the strike. It was a Vex strike. It was for me. It's mostly about the weapons and seeing the world behind it. It looks massive. It's fantastic and vertical, and those concrete Vex blocks just kind of all over the place. And there's some really neat sort of what would you call them, slingshots that fire you from island to island. Good boss, and I can give it away now, right? The Earth Mover is a fantastic obstacle course. Really good.
Yeah, a lot, definitely in the strike, I think most of all, you got to see how the environment really affects the gameplay, and and they do a little bit of this in Destiny. Round, you're trying to arm the bomb and defend it. The other round, you're trying to just defend the spots and not let them get armed, and you could also win if you kill everybody on the other team. I liked it. PvP is always a little tougher for me. It takes me a little while to get into a groove on it. Come to an event like this, you definitely have a big mix of people who are straight up PvP players. So I think I played 2 PvP games. One game we won and things went well. Second game didn't go so hot.
I did not know that game type, and it was reflected in my gameplay.
Yeah, the second game we were all on the same.
When Destiny 2 launched, it was divisive. The campaign was more cinematic, but the game stripped away much of the depth that Destiny 1 players had come to love. No random rolls, static armor, a simplified mod system, and a loot grind that barely existed. Yeah, players weren't exactly thrilled, and the first 2 expansions, Curse of Osiris and Warmind, they did little to fix the things that players were finding a problem. That's what we're going to talk about in Chapter 2, the turning point.
Well, this is awkward. You got a gun I can borrow?
No. But I do have a bullet with your name on it.
Any second now, my partner is gonna roll in here and kill every last one of you. And you, my man.
This is going to hurt. A lot. Any last words?
How's your sister?
And then came Forsaken. This expansion was Destiny 2's Taken King moment. Bungie reintroduced random roles, gave us a killer campaign, and even added the much dreaded Gambit, and created the Dreaming City, a space that changed week by week. It was a turning point. Bungie was clearly listening and was finally becoming more than a live service shooter. It was becoming a hobby. In 2019, Bungie broke away from Activision and went fully independent. This changed everything. Without a publisher's pressure, they took more risks and introduced the seasonal model, starting with Shadowkeep and the free-to-play New Light version. They changed Destiny 2, and they started to embrace a deeper storytelling with seasonal arcs that connected over time. The game wasn't just evolving, it was growing up. Fuck you, guy. Not every change landed well in 2020. Bungie introduced sunsetting, removing old gear, and vaulting entire destinations like Titan, Io, and Mercury. While it was meant to control power creep, it left the game feeling, well, a little empty. The backlash was loud, and Bungie eventually rolled back some of these decisions. Still, it showed that managing a live service world at this scale was no easy task. And then came the Light and Darkness saga, a story arc that would carry the game through Beyond Light, the Witch Queen, Lightfall, and now the final shape. We got new subclasses like Stasis, Strand, and Prismatic. Bold narrative experiences, and some of the best missions in the game's history. Storytelling has hit a new high. Lore wasn't just in Grimoire cards anymore. It was front and center, with weekly missions, major plot twists, and an ever-expanding cast of characters we actually care about. Now, here we are in 2025. Destiny 2 in 2025 is a completely different beast. Build crafting is deeper than ever. There's crossplay, which used to be pie in the sky back when Destiny 2 was first coming out. Microsoft, Sony never thought they would work together. There's transmog, there's loadouts, and even an LFG system. Sure, there are still some bumps along the way. Right now, we're in one of those bumps. PvP support is still a sore spot, but the core experience is stronger, richer, and more player-driven than ever. Destiny 2 has gone from a rocky sequel to a complex, ever-evolving sci-fi epic. It's had missteps, but through it all, it's managed to keep players coming back week after week. And right now, some players may not be sure if they want to come back, but we always have to see what Bungie plans. What do you think has been Destiny 2's biggest change since launch? Drop a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe for more Destiny content. Eyes up, Guardians. Shut up. Stupid.
These locks control that barrier between us and Crow.
Oh, I need Psionic in
Oh,
flight.
I was never good at puzzles. Was always more Ikora's thing.
Stupid. Yeah, where the Scions at?
I think those taken scions might share a connection with that dial.
Never even knew how to do this. So. Fucking ball.
That's it. Do you see any other dials in the
It fucking worked!
Affirmative. The Guardian will handle it.
Yeah, where the fuck the other now? Where are the other
Please
guys?
hurry, Guardian. Crow has no one to raise him if he falls.
Glint, this ain't your fault.
He's my Guardian. My responsibility.
And you're his. I
Yeah,
know you want eyes on him.